Hello everybody, my name is Becky Baldwin and I want to share with you today that I'm going to make this little video today because I want to really help my team, the girls that I'm sponsoring and recruiting, as well as all the ones out there that are in different party plans but yet they want to be really good at what they do, and they've chosen to watch my video hoping it will help. Well, I believe my video will help. It wasn't too long ago, well, I guess it kind of was, probably about 8 years ago, that I won a trip to Greece. Now, I want you to know that I've been out of the party plan now for about 8 years, so I'm learning everything all over again. But I remember back then when I won my trip to Greece, someone asked me, Becky, what did you do? Because I was the only one out of 300 ladies that won that trip to Greece. 300. And most of my team, all of my team, was in a big city like Columbus, Ohio, and it had an 18% unemployment rate. But I was from rural, I can't even say that word, rural, eastern Kentucky, where our coal mines were shut down, and it was a very small town. My husband's from a town about 600 people, and I live from a town about 2,000 people, and between the both of us, we lived like halfway between these two little towns. And so when my town had a 35% unemployment rate, but yet I was the only one that won the trip to Greece. So when people ask me what I did, I told them flat out, what I did was I practiced and practiced and practiced my overcoming objections. Because that way, when people objected to me why they wouldn't want to have a party, why they wouldn't want to book a show, then I had reasons. I already had them lined up. I already practiced them. I already knew what I was going to say. And that way, when it came time, I just smoothed it right out there and just landed it right in their lap, and those people would book a show. So today, we're going to work on some overcoming objections. So are you guys ready? I'm going to read these to you in case you hear yours, that you get a lot, and you want to stick around to hear what the objection is and how to get smooth at it. A couple is, my house is too small. Do y'all see that one? I don't know anyone, okay? My husband won't let me. I am not a party person. I live with my whoever and they won't let me. I am new around here. I am too busy. Let me ask my friends. This is the one I get the most. Let me ask my friends and see if they can come first. I don't have any money. None of my friends have any money. And the time is just not right. Okay? So these are the ones that I've heard and the ones that I've got smooth at. And I want you to know that I'm on a journey. I've just started my Perfectly Posh business. And so I'm on a journey myself. So I've got to get my flashcards out and I've got to practice them again and again and again and again. Because it's been 8 years now. And so now I'm a little out of practice. So I've got to smooth it out. Got to practice it. So I get my husband, my wonderful husband Dave, to actually work with me on my overcoming objections. And when I get these really smooth, then when it comes time for my parties and my bookings, my day spas, and I go around one-on-one talking to these people and they give me these objections, I know exactly what to say. So I believe these are going to be a big help to you because I know they will be to me. I know by experience. This is what won me a trip to Greece many years ago, and I plan to win many trips with the new company that I'm in today. So here we go. Number one. Now what I do, I want you to know, is after I've done my day spa, everybody's got their books and they're ordering their things, I go around one by one to each of these people. I get down kind of low. I learned this in some of our sales techniques classes that I took years ago. Then I try to get down on one knee if I can, or at least sit side by side and kind of look up at them a little bit. That way they kind of feel that they have an edge over me just a little. And that's okay. That's how we want them to feel. We want them to feel like they're in control. They're in charge. And that's okay. We want them to feel that way. So when I go up to them, and the first thing I'll say is, let's say it's Julie. Julie, I just want to thank you so much for coming to my day spa today. I hope you had a great time. Did you find everything you was looking for okay? And then she'll say, oh yeah, I did. I found everything I looked for. I got my order right here. And I might even take it, add her order up for her right there and say, I'm so glad you came, Julie. Count it such a privilege for you to be here. Now, Julie, I would like to ask you, have you ever thought of having, where you've been here tonight, have you thought about having a day spa of your own? You know that my friend Lisa over here just needs 2 more bookings to reach her goal, and I would count it a real honor, Julie, if you would think about having your show with me. And she would say, oh, Becky, I would love to have a day spa, but my house is just too small. So I would look at her and I'd say, oh, Julie, well, don't you know that some of my best shows were held in small places? They are so cozy and quaint. And after all, it's just your friends that's going to be there, so they already know your house is small. Julie, I would count it such an honor to have a nice, cozy day spa at your house. Now, which would be better for you? Julie, would you rather have the first of the week or towards the end of the week? Which works better for you? And most of the time, she'll say, well, okay, I'll have Monday or Friday, whatever she picks. But that's just how you would answer, my house is too small. And you get real slick at it. You get real smooth at it so that you're no longer intimidated by those answers. The next one would say, go up to her, same thing. Go up to Margie, and I say, Margie, did you find everything okay tonight? And Margie says, oh, yes, I found everything I needed. Well, wonderful, and I even added up for her while I'm right there. And remember, I get down just a little bit. It could even be on one knee down there on the floor talking to her. Or it could be sitting right next to her and kind of just looking up at her a little bit. And I say, Margie, have you ever thought about, well, you've been here tonight, you know that our friend Lucy is needing just 2 more bookings tonight. And so we would count it a real honor and a real privilege, Lucy, if you would consider having your day spa and let us invite all your friends over to give them free facials. And she would say, well, Becky, I'm new in town and I just don't know anyone. Well, I would say, you know, Lucy, I know how you feel. I once felt that way too. But I found by hosting a day spa, it's a fabulous way to meet new people. I actually met one of my very best friends in a neighborhood where I didn't know nobody because I wanted to get some, at the time it was free things for my house, some pretty little pictures and things. And so I went out knocking door to door and inviting some of my neighbors, and she came. And it was awesome because now we're best friends. So it's a great way to make new friends is by hosting a show. And I will help you have a great show, Lucy. You're not in this by yourself. And then she would say, okay, then I will. All right. Well, what do you have? I said, oh, how about a Friday? Friday's a great night to have a show. And she would say, okay. So you get smooth at those overcoming objections. The next one you might hear, of course, same thing. You go over to the person. Did you find everything okay? Do you have any questions about anything? And you answer their questions. You find out what they need. You take your time. You got this, okay? And then you look at her and you say, now, Jamie, did you find everything okay? And she says, yes, I did. And you had, okay, let's add it up. So we add it up, help her find everything she needs. And then you look at her and say, Jamie, you know my friend, just think of a name here. My friend Kelly has already got 1 booking tonight. And you know, to go to our gala, our hostess appreciation night, she needs 2 bookings. So would you consider having a show at your house tonight? She would get her 2nd bookings. Oh, I just know, Kelly, we would have a great show. And then Kelly would say, oh, but my husband won't let me. And of course you would say, well, may I ask why? Because you got to find out the reason why. And she would say something like, well, he doesn't like a lot of people in our house. And I said, well, does your husband have some hobbies and things that he likes to do? And she says, oh, yeah, he likes to go golfing or he likes to go hunting. I said, well, then you let him know that. And you just say, honey, while you go hunting and you go golfing, and this is something I'd like to do. And chances are he would say, oh, okay, I know you're right. But even if your house is possible, maybe she comes back and says, my house is too small. The husband says, the house is too small. Well, then you go back to the other objection and say, well, you know, some of our best shows are held in small, quaint places. They're so cozy, and what great ways to have great shows. So you just handle the objection, whatever the objection is, and you get smooth at it. You take these little flashcards and you practice with your mom, your sister, your husband, or whoever. Another one is, I am not a party person. Well, I know how you feel. I once felt that way too, but I found out with the right helper, somebody like me, you'll find out that you can have a great show. And I found out a long time ago, Marcy, or whatever her name is, that most of the time, that it depends on the person. It depends on if the people's busy, if they got ball games or they got church or they got things to do. So the most important thing, Marcy, is that we find a night that's convenient for you. If it's convenient for you, that's what's important. Because the ones that can come, wonderful. And the ones that can't, it's okay. We'll get an order from those people. So Marcy, we can have a great show. Which is better for you, the beginning of the week or the end of the week? And you just handle the objection. How about this one? I live with my mom and she won't let me. Or I live with my sister, or I live with my roommate, or whoever it is, and she won't let me. Well, you ask again, may I ask why? And you handle the objection. Maybe she'd like a few new things too. Maybe she'd like a facial too. Maybe she would like these awesome products too. Maybe you all could work together and have a great show. Which would be better for you, the beginning of the week or the end of the week? And you just smooth it right out there. Maybe you'd say, well, we have a restaurant down the street. You should have a couple ideas. Well, they have down at the Giovanni's, they have a meeting room. We could do our facials there. It'd be a lot of fun. Or maybe your church has a fellowship hall. Or do you have a sister? Do you have an aunt? Do you have someone that would let you use their house? These are just things you can do, suggestions to help them overcome their objection that says, she won't let me. You find the objection and you answer the why. How about I'm new around here? Same thing as the other one. Well, having a day spa is the best way to make new friends. It's a great way to get out and meet your neighbors and invite your friends from work. It's a great way to make new friends. So you can just handle the objection. Here's one. I'm too busy. This is a good one. You'll get this one a lot. This one, I'm too busy. Can y'all see that? Well, I know. That's why I ask you. That's why I usually say that one. I know that you're a busy lady. I kind of gathered that. And that's why I ask you. Because you know why? Because it's the busy people that have the best day spas. You know a lot of people, and you'd be surprised how many people need a little me time. So it would be an honor, Barbara, if you would consider having me in your show and letting us have a great day spa. It'll be a lot of fun. You'll get some free products. We'll have a great time and you'll have a great show. And that's how you answer. I'm too busy. How about this one? We'll save that one for last and we'll save this one for last, okay? The time is not right. May I ask why? And then you handle that objection. It could be they're moving or they're getting married or their daughter's having a baby. There could be some legitimate reasons why their time is not right. That's when you say something like, well, you handle the objection. And if it's reasonable, you look at them and say, I understand being busy. My son's getting ready to have a baby soon. And, my daughter had a wedding and I had to plan a wedding years ago. So I understand all about that. But could I put you on my maybe later list? And that way, in a couple months, when things calm down a little bit, then maybe I can give you a buzz and we'll talk about it then and have a great show. We could even book her ahead. What if we booked you ahead for 2 months from now? That way I can mail you a book every time the new books come out. We can keep sending you some products and just keep in touch with you that way. So there's things you can say to kind of warm them up. Get them in the book if at all possible. Get them in the book if you can, okay? But if not, get them for your maybe later list. Ask them for referrals. Well, do you know anybody? Since the timing's not right for you right now, I know you'd at least like to go get you a facial. So would you maybe have a sister or a mom or an aunt or a cousin, a person at work that you could possibly refer us to? Because as you know, my friend Kelly over here needs 2 bookings and she's already got one. So she just needs 1 more. So can you think of anybody, Kelly? You just kind of get it out there. And then the next one is, none of my friends have any money. Well, that's a great one because then you can say something like, well, if your friends don't have any money, well, they may want to book a day spa too because that way they can get all their things for free, even half price. And they can use those later when things are a little better economically, financially sound for them. So you just handle the objection, whatever it is, and you just handle it. And you learn it, and you practice it. This one actually says word for word. That's what I love about Perfectly Posh. We have something for everyone, all the way from $4 to $25. But you never know. They may want to host their own day spa and get their things for free. That's what I actually have on the back of my little card. Okay? And then here's one. I don't have any money, okay? Well, that's the same thing. Great answer. Well, you might want to have a day spa and get all of your things for free. Yes, what a great way to have a day spa and get all your awesome masks and things for free with your perks. It's a great way, and you picked the right person to help you because you're not in this by yourself, and together we will have a great day spa. Now, this is the one that I have been getting from my people. Let me ask my friends and see if they can come first. Y'all get that one? I've got that one quite often, especially here in Kentucky. I didn't get that much in Ohio for some reason, but I moved to Kentucky and I'm getting that one a lot down here. I think it's just an excuse myself because I really believe that they think they can't get anybody. So they throw that excuse out there thinking this is going to put me off a little bit. Well, here's what you do. You'll find, this is what I tell them, you will find out that no time is perfect for anybody. Y'all heard me say this a minute ago. But the main thing is that it's perfect for you. You're the princess of this show. So this is about you. It ain't about them. Okay? So we're going to have a great day spa, and you're the princess of the day spa. And if they can come, wonderful. It'd be awesome to have them there. But if they can't, it's okay. We'll take an order from those people. So what's better for you, honey? The beginning of the week or the end of the week? We're going to have a great day spa. Now, these are just a few that I've got, and I'm sure you may have some that I haven't thought of. But I want you to know that whatever you get, jot it down. And then go home and get smooth at your objection. Because we want you smooth at overcoming those objections. Because bookings is the bloodline of our business. That's where you get one. It starts rolling like a snowball eventually. So you got to get those shows in there, get them shows rolling. And once you get that rolling, it's like a snowball. You don't even have to go out and ask anybody after that. It just goes on. So I hope this helped you a lot. I know it's helping me as I get my little cue cards out and start memorizing them again myself. I plan to be prepared when I do my day spas and when I ask these people for their shows that they're going to give me some objections, but it won't faze me none because I am prepared. Y'all have a great day. God bless you.